Woo, I would have started on time, but somebody kept me up till 2 plus in the morning. Whoo, it was a crazy night last night. Brittany Venti and I had planned on doing a stream at 9 o'clock to discuss Asa Akira making very inappropriate statements, basically being all for statutory grape. They were very icky comments talking about, oh, this 13-year-old boy looks good. He's a 10. You wouldn't judge me, right? Like it was gross. We went through this whole podcast episode of her, this clip from gosh, what was this podcast called? The DK something, whatever. It's this podcast. Anyway, and then we get started. We're like 10 minutes in, and Frank's like, oh, Alex Stein wants to join. And I'm like, cool, great. And then I was like, okay, give us a few minutes because like we were playing through the clip and I wanted to get a few points out. And then Alex jumps on and we're still sort of talking about it. And then the topic kind of quickly switches to I had been talking about um adult film star girls being sort of categorically flaky when it comes to being a podcast guest or a streaming guest. If I were going to stereotype them, there's a lot of canceling with little to no notice and with very flaky reasons, possibly lies. And I just was bringing that up because that happens a lot on Wet Spot. Occasionally, if I have them on, YouTube or an interview channel, but more so on Wet Spot because I'll book that with girls that are in town. Maybe they're there doing personal appointments or they're feature dancing or whatever. So then Vendy is like, "Oh, Alex, that reminds me, um, Pod Awful said this podcast you canceled on them 5 minutes before. What's up with that? They wanted me to mediate you guys getting back together," which I thought was, like, completely irrelevant to the stream. It's not like it was somebody that I knew. It's not like we're all close friends. So I thought it was, like, completely irrelevant to bring that up, but I just was like, "Okay, let's see where this goes," and then clearly this was somebody who trolls Alex, who doesn't make nice content about them. I haven't seen any of it, but it's not like a fan of Alex's, and it was clear that he was getting upset, not really wanting to talk about it. She, I guess, wasn't picking up on the fact that he was getting upset. It went on and on. I think it went on for like 20 minutes. It kind of escalated. They both got upset, and then we finish. It was awkward. I tried to get the show back on track, which is a good lesson for me because it happens. Sometimes people will take over the stream with like their own topics. So I need to be better at getting shit back on track. I just don't want to have to yell. I don't have to like be a bitch to get people to respect me or the show. But I guess that's what it has to come to sometimes because sometimes people don't pick up on your subtle hints. So then we eventually kind of get back on track, and then Alex leaves, and then I kind of finish out with Brittany, and then the Jack show starts, and then the topic is brought up there because it was like pretty heated, and Anna was in our chat, and then they start talking about it, and then they send me a link, and I was like about to wash my face and go to bed. Big mistake. I was like, let me pop in for a little. Probably was on for at least maybe an hour or 2, I don't know, it felt like a while. So I hop on, and then they send Alex a link, and then they send Brittany a link, and then we're all in there talking about it again, and I feel the ultimate conclusion was Alex felt hurt because he considered Brittany to be a friend, and he didn't think that that's how you treat a friend, like, by bringing up something like that on the spot, on a stream, kind of irrelevant to the topic of the stream, but he just was like personally hurt as a friend. Like he doesn't mind Alex gets trolled every day. He can handle it clearly. You're a person on the internet. This is what happens, but he just didn't expect it from her, I guess. And her overall sense of it was she said, I didn't know. It was just a question. Wasn't trying to hurt his feelings. Didn't let it go because she just didn't know what was going on. So I think that's my basically sense of it. It sucks. It sucks to see friends fighting, and then we were, you know, and it was joking that I'm gonna have to redo the tables at my wedding. I was like, I haven't even done the tables yet." So, it sucks to see friends disagree, especially over something that seems so unnecessary and so irrelevant and, like, importance-wise, like, so low on the totem pole, but things happened. Um, okay. I said, "Yeah, I guess so." I guess I can see how someone thought it was relevant. I just, like, it was frustrating for me because I hadn't heard of these people, so it was impossible for me to participate on this at all, and it kept going on and on and on, so I'm like, "Okay, these people that I don't even know about, it has become this huge topic of my show, and I can't even participate in it, basically." I guess that's how I feel like it was irrelevant. But yeah, no, Alex was not even planned to be on. And I'm like, you know what? Anybody who wants to jump on. I kind of put that out there. Anybody who wants to jump on and talk about this can. So, and I love Alex. And like, he's welcome on any stream. As is Venti. Reminds me of that Sydney Watson bit with Jack Murphy. It wasn't purposeful and kind of an accident, heartfelt. Yeah, I could see the correlation there. So a lot of people think that Alex overreacted. Alex is an emotional guy. He's a Libra, okay? He's fired up. But maybe he was made more emotional by feeling like he was being hurt by a friend. Um yeah. I just feel like everyone is jumping down her throat for something Alex never warned anyone about to begin with. I mean, I don't know about the beefs and stalkers of all of my friends, like just the real big ones, but and as is I would never assume my friends to know who my beefs and stalkers are with. So I can see your point. Like it's possible she just had no idea there was that much bad blood and she truly thought it was worth bringing up. I feel like people are definitely torn on this subject. Um yeah, Britt was trolling and Alex got butthurt. It's true, and everyone's got different emotional IQ. Like what for me would be an obvious sign of someone in like emotional distress or like someone being uncomfortable. I don't want a friend of mine to be uncomfortable and not having a good time. So I would personally like back away from a subject which makes somebody like uncomfortable where you're not finding a resolution. But everyone's different. So yeah, he overreacted, but maybe he just was surprised. Hi, Doreen's lunatic. Last night was scary wild. It was wild. It was wild. And I actually was like, you know what? I'm going to bed at 2:33, whatever it was. But I was like, I can still wake up for the gym tomorrow at 6:30. I can still do it. So I set my alarm for 5:45 like an idiot. And then it went off and I was like that gif of the chihuahua that's like not a morning person. That was me. So I missed the gym, guys. This is affecting my life now. Not good. Some people think she was and here's the thing, even if she did know what she was doing, Alex still should not have reacted as emotionally because that is the thing that your haters can clip and use against you. I would say on both sides, you could be a little bit more emotionally intelligent and back off. But maybe they're not actually friends. Who the fuck knows? Maybe she doesn't consider him really a friend. And whereas he considered her a friend. So you never know. You never know, guys. It's hard. It's hard for me to like tell exactly what her intent was. Oh, mommy and daddy, stop fighting. That's how I feel. Thanks, Jacob. I love them both. I was annoyed that it went on for as long as it did. And I was annoyed that no one seemed to pick up on the vibes that I was putting out, which was like, why are we still talking about this when we're not even done talking about the subject at hand, the reason why we're streaming? But I don't know, maybe I'm just making my stream too much about me. Maybe I just should have left. They both wanted the last word. Oh, God. I'm so not like that. I'm just like, fuck it, bye. I'll just check out. I don't understand how Brittany asking a question was seen as malicious. No, I don't think her asking the question was malicious. I think maybe for how long the conversation went on for, I think Alex took as being something a friend wouldn't do. But yeah, asking a question is not malicious. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Hindsight is always 2020. I think they both couldn't let it go. Yeah. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. You gotta learn how to deal with distractions. What's up, West Britannicus? Chrissy, sweetie, you were a bit too hard on Brittany last night. I understand how she can seem needling, but Alex had no excuse to wig out like that. I mean, what's the difference between wigging out and someone genuinely being upset? I mean, people are allowed to be and get upset if something upsets them, right? It's maybe we have different standards on guys that they can't show emotion ever. But if you were to, I'm sorry if I was too hard on her. I love them both. I just was trying to figure out because I think if it were me, I wouldn't have brought it up publicly. But everyone's different. Yeah, for sure. She asks uncomfortable questions every time, and if you're not prepared for that question, that is your fault, not hers. Yeah, it's true. Even though you might not be prepared for a friend to ask that kind of a question, you should still, be able to respond, I guess. Sad doggo. Wait, what happened with Brit and Alex? I was too. Oh my god. You're late to the party, sad doggo. Basically, Brittany asked Alex a question on um, my live stream last night, and Alex got upset because she says that she was trying to mediate her and some troll podcast that like hates Alex and does you know a bunch of videos about him. I guess harasses him in social media, and she was like, "Oh, I'm trying to like get you guys to go back together to make up or something." And Alex got upset, I guess, because these people are relentless and really bother him. I'm probably not describing that well. But anyway, it was just like a huge distraction in the stream, and we really got off topic, which is annoying to me. West Britannicus, he should have maintained his composure as a man always should. True. And communicate in a calm and effective manner that he wanted to move on. True. And he could have totally put in the private chat, like, let's move on, please. Because sometimes in the private chat, you can say, like, oh, this or that troll is in the chat, or this or that person, whatever. I don't know. Maybe people have different ideas of like what friendship is. I think just because you do streams with somebody, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a friend. But I think I do that too sometimes. I think I'm closer with people than I actually am. Yep. Okay. I hope they make up. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? Brittany was being manipulative. She creates problems and then acts like she is a victim. I will never listen to your channel when she is on. Oh my god. A protest. Maybe these $5 will convince them to stop having their friend on their show. Hey, you gotta try. You gotta shoot your shot. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Love you, get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.